Hey there, DIY dreamers and weekend warriors. Ready to dive into the world of power tools, sawdust, and questionable life choices? Well, build up, because we're about to explore the empire of Glen Scott, YouTube's alleged woodworking wizard extraordinaire. Picture this, a Florida man who decided that regular art just didn't involve enough power tools. That's our boy Glen. Born and raised in the Sunshine State, he probably built his own crib as a baby. Fast forward to 2015, and Glen decided to grace YouTube with his presence. His first videos? Riveting content like changing car filters and cleaning air conditioners. Move over Hollywood. But wait, it gets better. Glen discovers woodworking and metalworking, and suddenly he's of the internet age. His first masterpiece? A coffee table. I know. Contain your excitement, folks. Now let's talk about Glen's YouTube channel. DIY Creators. With 3.2 million subscribers, it's not just any old channel. Oh no, it's spoken about in hushed, reverent tones in the woodworking community, because nothing says, "I've made it," like being famous for your ability to use a nail gun without ending up in the ER. Glen's channel is a wide ride from basic house renovations to intricate constructions. You know, the kind where you start by changing a light bulb and end up knocking down a load-bearing wall. It's an inspirational timeline of artistic ideas, or as we like to call it, things you'll pin on Pinterest and never actually make. But here's the kicker. Glen's videos are so polished, you might need sunglasses just to watch them. We're talking beautiful thumbnails and futuristic editing. It's like HGTV met The Matrix and had a baby. Glen mixes imaginative responses to common DIY challenges with practical guidance. So he'll show you how to turn your IKEA bookshelf into a time machine, but also how to actually assemble it first. Thoughtful, right? And get this, Glen's known for his honesty. He describes both the highs and lows of his projects. So you get to watch him celebrate his victories but potentially lose a finger or two. It's like a DIY soap opera. Now, let's talk about Glen's projects. They're so clean and sparkly, they're eye candy. Because nothing says, "I just spent 8 hours in a wood shop," while looking like you just stepped out of a Pottery Barn catalog. But wait, there's more. Glen's not just a woodworker, he's also a passionate metallurgist. He's like the Tony Stark of DIY, minus the iron suit. Or is he working on that for his next video? Glen's branched out into flooring, concrete pavers, and even LED decorations. Well, why master one skill when you can be mediocre at many, right? Now, what about Glen's magnus opus, his laminate flooring installation video? With over 16 million views, it's the Avengers Endgame of flooring tutorials. In this thrilling saga, Glen tackles the complex task of measuring a room. Spoiler alert, it involves numbers and a tape measure. Revolutionary stuff, folks! He then demonstrates the art of laying down underlay, which involves the complex task of cleaning the floors and removing the nails. Rocket science, I tell you! The real excitement begins when Glen starts laying the actual flooring. He uses spacers to leave gaps for expansion because apparently floors need room to grow, like teenagers. Finally, our hero tackles the challenge of varying floor levels at doors. It's like a mini roller coaster in your own home. So, has all this DIY madness paid off? Well, according to some reputable media sources, probably his mom and that one guy who watches all his videos, as of mid-2024, Glen's supposedly sitting on a woodpile of wealth worth over $500,000. Who knew watching paint dry could be so lucrative? Social Blade predicts Glen's channel might be raking in anywhere from up to $50,000 a year from ad revenue alone. That's quite a range, from ramen noodles every night to solid gold power tools. But our DIY divas got more tricks up his sawdust-covered sleeve. He's got sponsorship deals, affiliate marketing gigs, and even a business website selling highly polished, almost futuristic plans. Apparently, you can buy blueprints for speakers made of concrete that look like polished wood. Because nothing says, "I have too much free time," like building your own concrete sound system. So there you have it, folks. Glen Scott, Florida man turned YouTube sensation, one potentially hazardous project at a time. He's turning DIY into an art form and probably inspiring countless ER visits across the nation. Remember, If at first you don't succeed, there's always duct tape and a strategically placed houseplant to hide your DIY disasters. Now it's your turn. What's the wildest DIY project you've ever attempted? Did it end up in triumph or tragedy? Share your DIY disaster stories in the comments below. And don't forget to rate your own DIY skills on the IKEA disaster to Tony Stark scale. Thank you for spending some time with us. Make sure to like and subscribe so you never miss another video. We also handpick these videos, which we recommend you watch next. You can talk to us on all social medias or ask a question in the comments below. Thank you for being with us, and we'll see you back tomorrow.